Right, so these have caught my eye. It's not reinventing the wheel, it's an LED uplighter, battery powered wireless. Yeah, we've seen that type of thing before, but at a price point. This is at a price point. Packed with features that I've not seen, I have seen in other products, but not necessarily at this price point. Right, let me tell you what it is. This is the Citronic ViPAR, ViPAR. Brand new product from Citronic Lighting. And I'm certainly impressed. I like the build quality, I like the light output, I like its features, but like I say, I have seen this type of thing before. Let me just run through a few of the specs. Right, so we've got 6 hex LEDs. So that's red, green, blue, white, amber, and UV. Impressive. These are running on a rechargeable battery, which will run, according to the specifications, up to 18 hours. Now that's 18 hours in a single colour. And I'm talking about a single colour. If it was in blue, should last up to 18 hours. If it was in green, up to 18 hours. If you put all the LEDs on, so the red, the green, the blue, the white, the amber, and the UV, why you would do that I do not know, they say that that will run for 3 hours. So, but you wouldn't use it like that. In auto mode, it'll last 7 hours. So I think the battery life on this is plenty good. And from flat, 5 hours to recharge. Couple of other little specs. DMX controllable, 6 and 10 channels, so plenty of control. And we have got a beam angle of 25 degrees. They weigh about 2.64 kilos. That's not about, that's exact, about 2.5 kilos. Anything else we need to know? Right, no, let me tell you about them. So that's the spec. It's a metal housing. So all this is metal. It has a little kickstand, which you can adjust and put flat if you want, like so. You can have it at different angles. Perfect. All metal. We've got a little carrying handle here. This is a nice, I think it's probably, feels like glass actually, but I guess it'll be Perspex. I'm not really sure. It sounds like glass. So the build quality is great. I'm very pleased with the build quality. We have got DMX. If you don't want to use wireless DMX, we've got underneath here, we've got XLR in and XLR out for DMX. And for charging, we've got PowerCon in and out. So what you could do is you could get several of these. You could plug one in with a PowerCon and then go out of that one into this one, power linking them to charge them all up from one plug, which would be very useful. How many you could link up together to charge, I'm not sure. I would say anything up to about 8 units, and that's a guess. It really is a guess. But what makes these unique? I think it's a combination of a few things. It's not unique. I think unique is probably the wrong word. It's the way we can control them. So at the minute, we've got this working in a master-slave situation wirelessly, because these have got built into them a wireless transmitter slash receiver. So this one, yes, this one is the master, and this is transmitting to this one, which is receiving. And of course, we could set another receiver up and another receiver up. So whatever I change here, so if I want to go to, I'll go on the menu and I'll select color, and I'll go static colors, of which there is lots of static colors built into this. I don't know how many, to be honest with you, up to 31 static colors pre-programmed. You can mix your own colors. Yeah. So whatever I set on here, the other unit is copying. And if we had other units, they would all copy, and it's all done wirelessly. What I do like is we've got built-in shows. We've got an auto color. We've got auto fade. We've got a sound mode. We've got auto sudden, which I think is more of a, it flashes off then on. Well, I'll tell you what, let's have a look. What's an auto sudden? Auto sudden. Right, it's similar to a fade, but it fades down to nothing. And what we can do is speed that up, and we can slow it down. We've got strobe functions in it, which we won't put on because it'll send the camera absolutely doolally. So if I just go back into shows here, and if I go into auto color, enter, and I think what we'll do is we'll just slow that down a little bit, so it's not sending us crazy. So everything I do on this makes that happen there. But I can also do that via this handy little remote, which I can black them out, put them on. I can select auto, select strobe, select fade, select sound, and I can speed it up and slow it down. I don't have to point it to all of them. I can point to this one. But it's got another little unique thing, and I would show you, but I'm actually filming this video on my phone. But I can control these lights in a very similar way on my phone. There is an app that you can download that is for Android, and it is for Apple as well. And there's a colour picker on there, colour selector, and then what you're doing is you're controlling this one via the app, which this is generating its own Wi-Fi network, which your phone will connect to, and then this one is talking to this one. So then we could control several different units, all from your phone via the Wi-Fi. But you can do this all via the IR remote as well. I think you get slightly more control, and it's better for colour mixing. You can set the brightness and the dimness and all the rest of it. So there's more settings in the app. The app's an interesting little bit of kit. But what it is doing is it's controlling this one, and then the information is being sent from this one to this one. I just think for the money that these are asking for, I think they're really great value. And I'll never talk about pricing in the video. You will need to click the link in the description. It'll take you through to our website. But I'll just say 4 of these in a bag. Each one will come with a remote. Each one will come with a power lead. Rechargeable, really well built. It's going to be sub 800 quid. And I think the features that these are offering, being able to control it from a phone and DMX, it's just versatile, and it's bang on. I'm really quite impressed. Like I say, click the link. It'll take you through to our website. There'll be more information on the pricing. You can buy them individually. You can buy them as a pack. And I just think it's really good. If you like our videos, ring the bell and do subscribe. And I should always say that at the beginning, but I always forget.